how time has just like flown by. It literally seems like we just found out yesterday that we were pregnant, to finding out the gender, to now just having 1 month left in second trimester, and just all the planning and everything that we still have left to do. But to say the least, it's very exciting. We found out we're having a girl, so those of you that watched my prep to pregnancy video obviously can understand how just super excited we are. And for myself, have been a dream for me for so long, and something that I had on my vision board, and kind of feeling like I manifested her into reality, just kind of picturing what it would be like to have a little girl, and doing all the mom-daughter date things, you know, even so much as like braiding her hair, taking her to the park, taking her shopping, all those little things. So it was needless to say, it was really special, and it was a surreal moment for both of us, very emotional. But we're obviously very happy about that. So now comes down to not really the nitty-gritty, but just getting things, you know, a little bit more organized, planning her nursery, getting all the last minute things that we're going to need over the next couple months moving forward before she comes. But in reference to myself, I've been feeling really, really good. This has been a really good pregnancy for me, no complications, thank goodness. Very fortunate for that. Again, those of you that watched our video finding out, I skipped all the morning sickness, and aside from feeling a little bit fatigued, I've pretty much been able to do my day-to-day activities without restrictions, that being included the gym, which I've had days, don't get me wrong, where motivation has not always been there, or you know, I've been a little bit tired. But one thing that I wanted to share with everybody is just from my own experience going through this pregnancy is, if you're a mom to be, or if you're a mom that already has a baby struggling to get back on track with things, is the number one thing is your health. And that should be something that should be a priority for you. Yes, obviously having a little human by your side, and being that they're so dependent on you, yes, that's going to take priority over, say, the gym on your schedule and your time. But I feel it's super important just to be mindful and conscious of the things that mean something to you. And if health and fitness is something that is important to you, don't let having a baby be an obstacle for you. You know, I always stress to my clients, it's 80% diet, 20% workout. So just being mindful of the foods that you're putting in your body and stuff. And I know through pregnancy, you know, we can get weird cravings and things like that, but it's also just being mindful long-term health, and not only just for you, but for your baby, right? Keeping those things in mind. And fitness is one of the most important things that you can probably do for yourself during pregnancy, is don't stop being active. I know it can be really tough for some moms who do experience the morning sickness, and you know, the effects of fatigue and stuff like that, sometimes finding the energy. And again, I can't speak for moms that have gone through morning sickness, and can actually say that I can relate to that, because I've been fortunate in not having any of that. But just with reference to finding motivation and stuff, is just thinking about long-term health. Again, is just, it's going to make your pregnancy so much easier, not only for the weight gain that comes along with pregnancy, but also for baby, making sure that she's going to be healthy, making sure that her cardiovascular health, you know, is going to be top notch. Just little things like that. And of course, having your restrictions and being mindful of when you are pushing yourself outside of your limits. That's something that I had to learn firsthand, is, you know, I can't go smash heavy weights like I used to, but it's just taking a step back, listening to your body. And, you know, if you are having an off day here and there, and you are feeling tired, then yeah, obviously listen to your body if you need the extra rest. Same with, I stress to clients that are sick. You know, there's nothing worse than trying to push through a workout and half-ass it and further injure yourself, or, you know, just burn yourself out. And especially in pregnancy, if we get sick, we don't really have a lot of options about medicine and antibiotics and things like that we can take. But yeah, for me, it's just really been able to just have that mental awareness of, you know, the things that I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and just keeping the goal in mind. And, you know, just pushing through on those hard days. Sometimes it's having those self pep talks with yourself, and you know, again, it's just going to make it so much easier for your pregnancy. You're going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel healthier. Even making sure that you're staying well hydrated, making sure that, you know, you're keeping yourself hydrated for your own well-being, but also for baby as well, and just for your skin's elasticity, things like that. I have a bit of a workout that I'm going to share with you guys, just some of my favorite back exercises that I've had to kind of modify, if you will, through a pregnancy. Again, I'm not doing heavy deadlifts, like bent over rows, things like that. I find anytime that I am trying to do those increments, those increases with weights and stuff, just feeling a little bit of that pressure pulling. We're always engaging our core when we're doing activities and exercises. So that was one thing in pregnancy, is just, you know, trial and error, trying to do the same weight before and just gradually having to decrease that. Yeah, it can be a little bit hard on the head, but again, it's just being mindful of the fact that I am still active, and you know what, like, it might not be something that I'm able to do right now, but it's a goal, it's a priority, right? And it's something that I eventually know I'm going to get back to where I was, so it doesn't really bother me as much.
I work harder than anybody knows, and I've lost touch with everybody close to me, but I won't stop, no, I won't stop, no, I won't stop, no, I can't stop.
Okay, so you never heard of me? What? I'm the reason that you ever done anything creatively. You sound ridiculous. It's Rob fucking Bailey in this bitch. Stop crying about your blood and your sweat. Quit talking about things you haven't done yet. Are you done yet? Do you need a sec? Catch your breath, I haven't even started yet. I just want you to know that I'm aware, and I think everybody else is too. It's been a few years, but I'm well fed. Check my pedigree, I'm well bred. Ship captain, my shaft, form it till your hands fled.
Just want to do at least 4 exercises for each muscle group that I train. Still trying to stay within that 10 to 12, sometimes 12 to 15 rep range. Again, every day's been different. There's times that I might only do like 3 reps in my training program, but again, it's just knowing that I'm going, just knowing that I'm showing up. There's many times I've sat in my car and I've dreaded going to the gym, you know, and I'm just thinking about like, oh, I'd rather nap, or you know, especially with the heat wave that we've had lately, it's been exhausting being outside and, you know, trying to stay active, going for walks and things like that. But it's again, it's just understanding and just realizing, like, you know what, it's gonna be better for both of you guys, and it's gonna make your pregnancy easier in the long run. So I'm gonna continue to share a little bit of my journey throughout, especially coming into 3rd trimester. I'm not really sure, obviously, what that's gonna look like. I know a lot of women have said that, you know, trimester 1, you're kind of tired, that's when morning sickness hits and stuff. Trimester 2 is supposed to be your energetic burst, where we're kind of wanting to do a little bit more, we're having more motivation, we're happier, things like that. Trimester 3 kind of is like, you know, that's when shit gets real, preparing for the baby, just feeling tired, kind of a lot of the same symptoms that many moms feel in the 1st trimester. Again, there's nothing that's really struck me as concerning throughout this pregnancy. It's kind of funny because I know a lot of moms, and just even in reading before, is a lot of people tend to get heartburn like really bad throughout their pregnancy, which was something I experienced prior to being pregnant. And having gone through pregnancy, I actually haven't had heartburn at all. I mean, I shouldn't say at all. I've had the odd time where it's been very, very mild, but nothing that's not manageable with, you know, Zantac or Tums, whatever the case may be. So again, I'm super fortunate for that. And our original due date was December 1st, and now baby's due date is November 26th. So it'll be really interesting to see, I mean, obviously, if she's on time. And something super exciting, I forgot about this, that actually happened, is because every pregnancy is different, and one thing that we learned in our pregnancy was the baby has an anterior placenta to her, so she kind of uses that placenta as like a cushion, which sometimes it can be a little bit harder to feel baby and movements and all those fun things that you feel going on inside. We actually felt her kick for the first time a couple evenings ago. It was really cool, but a really weird feeling, kind of like butterflies, flutters going on in your stomach, if you will. So that was something that was really cool, and just feeling like, okay, we've seen that she's there, but now actually being able to feel her and have her move around and stuff is again, it's really cool. She seems to be more active at nighttime, and now that she's like, hey mom, I'm here, lots of movement been going on in the last couple of days and stuff. But again, it's been a really exciting journey, and I can't wait to share this journey even postpartum with all of you moms out there. Maybe if you are struggling to get back on track, get back into a fitness program, just things from my own experience, different advice, and different things that I've experienced that have helped me, that can hopefully inspire you and help you along the way with regards to your journey. So as always, shreddedphysiquesteam@gmail.com. Questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to me. Moms to be, I love networking with new people, and especially having more time at home and going to be having more time with her and stuff. I'm going to be reaching out to you guys more often, sharing things with you guys. If you're just looking for fit tips, recipes, things like that, check out my website, shreddedphysiquesteam.net. Make sure you subscribe to my newsletters, and you will receive all of that information and so much more. Until next time, you guys, stay happy, stay healthy.